as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter rock, turn it up. We're giving the show, but can you rock?
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Denver Broncos. With that, we're off to the Rocky Mountains. Standing by in Denver, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Oakland Raiders. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Now the first carry for Doug Martin. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's out right at the 25. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On first down, Martin. 8 more yards this time, coming off back-to-back first down pickups. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Still first down.
Check, 47.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buying time to his left. He's got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Following the penalty, Martin. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he gets it up to the 46. A full 40 yards that time on 3rd down as the chains move with a lot of room to spare. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Flores now. Off play action. Escaping the pressure right. On the run. He'll let this go. It's caught inside the 25. Give him 32 on the play. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 77 yards.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
2nd and 4. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Back to throw. Flores. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Doug Martin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. That's 2 really excellent drives for them to start this ballgame, both ending with touchdown passes.
In big picture, they look great, don't they? Like a well-oiled machine right now. But let's down focus a little bit and talk about the guy calling the sick.
Let's go. Good running. Good running. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
And here's Flores throwing on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Adam Gotsis, the Aussie, with a sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Coming right, this is Martin on the toss. Oh, and now some space to operate. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So that one will be accepted.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Still first down.
Ready. I don't think you got it, son.
Now a play fake here on first down. Dancing to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. To throw is Flores. From the gun, he'll throw. And this is incomplete.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Flores going to throw again. Steps away to his left. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the gun, a give to Martin. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They run again on first down. Martin. In on the tackle, the former All-Pro Chris Harris.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew.
Let's go now. Hey, hold on. 47. Hey, watch the leg.
They'll run on first down. It's Martin, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Flores operating from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Flores now. Off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. It's complete to Grant. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Ryan Grant, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
go. Touchdown. Screen. Watch the screen.
On first down, Martin. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Get a nice lead, you should be able to protect it. But if you get kicked...
It's caught inside the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown.
Ready. 50, Max, 50. Don't get nervous.
Throwing on first down. Flores being chased out left. Space to maneuver at the 40. As they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Big series right here. We got to step it up.
And here's Flores. From the gun, he'll throw. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Flores rolling to his left. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ryan Grant, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns.
Here we go. Henry. 50's the mic. 50's the mic.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide. Open, complete.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Still first down.
Here we go. Set. Get the flag. 50. Check right 50. I got you.
To throw is Flores. Operating from the gun. Throwing right, and that's complete. 4 yards on the dump-off at second down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Dancing to his left. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Renfrow, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the silver and black continue to roll.
Set. Ready. 60 yard. Watch the out.
Flores, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Ryan Grant on his way.
Set. 91. Switch, get it wrong. West. 3, alert 3.
Now Flores on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. The 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Antonio Brown.
Ready up. The mic. 47's the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Flores now on 1st down. Steps away. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. And here's Flores looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Flores, flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Ryan Grant, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Von Miller. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into...
Oh, wide open, complete. And they're going to have this way down deep. Deep in Denver territory.
Let's go, baby.
The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
He has a lead instinct.
Zone, but it's incomplete. That category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
that.
that. Super toe.
To throw is Flores. Throwing on first down. And a coverage. It's terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
They go play action here on first down, eluding the pressure right. On the crossing route, complete. That's Brown. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And there's a man they call AB, always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds a number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Hunter Renfrow with it.
Here we go. And Reed, 47. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
2nd and 6. They'll roll him out right. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Flores on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. This will be caught by Brown. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Let's go.
Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but...
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. From 13 yards out. And the... On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. Pushing his way through. A big play that time for the Raiders. 46 yards. Big run here in the 4th as they continue to wear down this defense.
And that's when the offensive line coach clicks onto the headset and says, head coach, offense coordinator, let my guys fire out and hit people. We're wearing them down. Let's finish them off with the running game.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A carry for the big fullback. This is Derek Coleman. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
A quick give to Coleman. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with touch.
It's coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
On the ground with a tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
He may try and run for this. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. The tackle made by Todd Davis.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Back to throw. Flores escaping the pressure right. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Oakland, they will indeed finish over 500 at 9-7. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for Denver, they go out with a bit of a whimper as they wrap up a very trying 3-13 season. And this front office will have plenty of work to do in the draft and through free agency to turn this ship around.
the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like